All right. Hey, everybody. Hello, and welcome to a 60-minute powerful flow class. I'm excited that you are all able to join us. If you haven't had a chance to grab props for class yet, you'll need a strap and something that you can slide on, like a towel, or if you're on carpet. If you're not on hardwood floors or linoleum and you need to slide, maybe you can grab like a cookie baking sheet or something, or you can always just hold a regular plank. There's a playlist in the chat box if you'd like to flow along, and we will just get seated. We'll get started in a seated position for some alternate nostril breathing. I figured why not calm ourselves down while we're getting started. So find a comfortable spot where you have some room to move. Find a tall, comfortable seat. There we go. Start to settle into your space. Rest your hands wherever feels comfortable. Let your spine grow nice and tall. Maybe give your shoulders a couple rolls in each direction, just working out a couple kinks, getting ready to sit, create some space between the day that came before and the space we're in now. Take a deep breath in through your nose. An open mouth exhale, let something go. Nice job. Another big breath in through your nose. Feel your low belly and your rib cage expand. Open mouth exhale. Soften the shoulders, soften the face. Good. Another deep breath in through your nose. Fill up low belly, rib cage, the space right under your collarbones. Hold at the top. Sigh it out, forcing all the air empty from the lungs. Keep breathing at your natural pace. Start to refine your posture a little. Let your hips sink heavy down into the earth. Hug your belly button in towards your spine. And out of that stability in the core, can you lift through your chest, through the crown of your head? Do a couple of rounds of alternate nostril breathing to help calm the mind, settle in. So bring your right hand up to your face, plug your nostril with your thumb. Tuck all fingers in except for your ring finger, maybe your pinky, that will plug your left nostril. So plugging right nostril, exhale out your left. Now inhale left nostril. Plug left, exhale right. Inhale right nostril. Plug right, exhale left, nice and slow. Inhale left. Plug left, exhale right. Inhale right. Plug right, exhale left. Keep going. Inhale left. Plug left, exhale right. Keep this going at your own pace. Mindfully making your exhales at least as long as your inhales. If your mind gets distracted, pay more attention to the mechanics of the breath. Continue to soften your shoulders away from your ears. Continue to lift ever so slightly through the top of your head. Peacefully, compassionately softening through the jaw, through the throat. Complete 3 more rounds of this breath on your own. When you've finished with an exhale out the left nostril, bring both hands to a comfortable resting place and just observe. Still no rush. Take your time to get there. When you've finished up your 3rd round, Sit with your hands somewhere comfortable, tune in, notice what's different. Good. Take a big breath in through your nose. Open mouth, exhale. Good, blink your eyes open. Take a big breath in, sweep your arms up high overhead. And as you exhale, flip your palms down to face the earth, just pushing away the air. Good, another big breath in, reach up, maybe look up. And as you exhale, strong arms, palms down. Good, we'll do one more like that. Big breath in, reach up, look up. As you exhale, palms to the earth. Nice job. We'll add a little twist. Inhale, reach high. And as you exhale, turn to the right, left fingertips on the outside of your right leg, right fingertips somewhere back behind you. A couple breaths here. Reconnect to your core. Keep lifting up through the belly, through the chest. See if you can deepen the twist just a centimeter by tightening your core. Good. Take a full breath in. Full exhale. Gently come back to center. We'll go to the other side. Inhale, sweep your arms high. Exhale, twist to the left. Rest your right fingertips on your leg, left fingertips maybe behind you. Pull yourself up in posture, nice and strong through the spine. And see if you can deepen the twist on this side. Take a big breath in. Breath out. Come back to center. Make your way to tabletop position on all fours. You can shoulders right over wrists, hips over knees. Spread your fingers really wide. Inhale, cow pose. Drop your belly. Tip your tailbone to the sky. Take a couple breaths here, maybe shift forward and backward, just exploring this big stretch along the front of your body. Inhale. As you exhale, find cat pose, round and curl. Imagine you could push your heart up through your back. Maybe those same shifts forward and backward feel good here. Take a full breath in, full breath out. We'll flow 3 times. First time together. Inhale, cow pose, drop your belly. Exhale, cat, round and curl. Take 2 more rounds on your own. Add in movements as it feels good. Last full round on your own. We'll meet together in a static tabletop. Good. Keep the legs just as they are, or you can bring your toes to touch behind you, knees wide, kind of child's pose legs. For thread the needle. So left palm comes to the earth in the middle of your mat. Inhale, reach your right arm high. Pause for a moment here to explore both what this stretch feels like in the hips, all through the shoulder and the arm. Explore some movements here for 4, for 3, for 2, and 1. Inhale, reach right fingertips high. Exhale, thread the needle. Rest your right cheek or your shoulder on the earth. For a bind here to open through the chest, snake your left arm around your waist, any amount. Start to push your top shoulder back behind you gently. Take 3 more breaths here. Soften through your face. Let the tension along your spine dissolve. Bring your left hand back to the earth if it was in a bind. Inhale, reach right fingertips high. Exhale, back to center. Right palm on the middle of the mat. Inhale, reach your left arm high. Pause here and breathe. Play with some movement through the arms. Just noticing the way different movements move sensations around the body. Noticing what's connected for 4, for 3, for 2, and 1. Inhale, reach left fingertips high. Exhale, thread the needle. Left arm comes under the bridge of your right. And find what works for you on this side. Option to find that half bind with the right arm. Enjoy 4 full breaths here, softening all along the spine. We'll be playing with Birds of Paradise later today, so if that is something you want to try, you'll get the chance. But all the prep to get us there is opening through the chest, back of the legs, and hips. So I hope you feel really good by the end. Bring your right hand back to the earth. Inhale, left fingertips high. Exhale, back to tabletop. Make your way to downward facing dog. Walk your hands forward, tuck your toes, lift your hips. First several breaths here are yours. You can pedal out through your legs. Experiment with wider legs for a more solid foundation, or feet closer to touching. That feels good. Spread your fingers wide. Push your hands into the ground. Take a deep breath in, look straight behind you. And an open mouth exhale. Good. Inhale, high plank, shift forward, shoulders directly over wrists. Pause and breathe here. Let's energize the whole body. Starting with the feet, shift your heels on top of your toes or forward. What? I don't know. Squeeze your legs, hug your outer hips in, suck your belly button in to hug your spine. So strong through the lower body. Claw your fingertips into the mat. Push up through your back. Then gaze straight down at your mat. Envision the length of your spine from your tailbone all the way out through the crown of your head. Breathe in. Exhale, downward facing dog. Use your core to draw your hips back. Nice job. Let's flow 3 times. Inhale, high plank, rock forward. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good. Inhale, high plank, rock forward with control. Exhale, down dog. We got one more. Inhale, high plank, rock forward. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, ragdoll pose. Walk your feet up behind your wrist. Your choice here, let your torso hang heavy. Bend your knees as much as you'd like. Keep your feet as wide as feels good. For some extra chest opening, interlace your hands behind your back with a chest expansion. If that's not available in your shoulders, just grab for opposite elbows behind you. Enjoy 3 more breaths here, softening through the low back. Maybe finding little micro movements side to side. Release your fingertips back towards the earth if they're in a bind. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, mountain pose. Reach your fingertips up high, pause and breathe. You can wiggle your feet closer to touch if that feels good, or keep them wider, completely up to you. Let's focus on connecting to the earth and our foundation. Spread your toes wide, push your feet down. Then from the earth, energize up your legs, hug your glutes in, tuck your tailbone underneath you. Notice if you're leaning towards like Kardashian butt, can you find more cowboy butt? Tighten all through your core, reach your fingertips up high, breathe in. Breathe out, back bend, push your hips forward, maybe cactus your arms. Keep breathing here. You might bring both hands to your low back for a little baby camel if this feels better. Think about lifting through this pinprick of light in your heart. Take a big breath in, a big breath out. Good. Inhale, mountain pose, reach high. Exhale, fold forward, hinge at the hips. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, high plank and pause just for a moment. Line yourself up with stability and strength in mind. Already energize your legs, push the earth away with your hands, breathe in. Exhale, lower all the way down to your belly, maybe drop to your knees. Zip your legs up behind you, slide your wrists down towards your lowest ribs. Kiss the mat with your nose. Inhale, cobra pose, peel your heart up, keep breathing. push your toenails and your pelvis down. Pinch your shoulder blades together behind you and drag your heart first forward, then up. One more breath in. Exhale, lower down. Tuck your toes. Inhale, high plank or tabletop. Exhale, downward facing dog. Nice job. High plank to cobra is always available to you from here on out. I'll be cueing chaturanga dandasana, but it's always your choice. Do what feels good to you. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, fold, walk to your hands. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, mountain pose. Push your feet down, reach high. Exhale, back bend, lift your heart. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, fold, soften your knees. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, high plank, pause just for a moment. Shift forward so your shoulders are in front of your wrists, and then either drop to your knees or go straight for low plank. This is a pose to pin your elbows to your side. Inhale, upward facing dog, flip your toes, squeeze your thighs, push your heart forward, breathe in. Exhale, downward facing dog, use your core, draw your hips back. One more time, let's flow through. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, mountain pose, burst up. Exhale, back bend, squeeze your glutes. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, high to low plank, chaturanga dandasana or your variation. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Nice job. Let's move on. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, forward fold. Walk to meet your hands. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, chair pose. Hinge or bend your knees, sit low. Reach your fingertips up high. Good. Let's refine this shape. Notice if a lot of weight is in your toes. Can you shift it back towards your heels? Shift your hips further back behind you, like you're reaching for a chair that's accidentally too far back. Good. Now connect to your core. Can you use your low belly to lift in the chest? Good. Arms either framing your ears or at heart center. Take a big breath in. Exhale, airplane arms. Send just your fingertips straight back. Sink your chair even lower. Good. Carl just glared at me from off camera. It's his birthday. This is for him. This is for you, Carl. Good. Pinch your elbows together behind you, bursting open through the heart. Maybe even clasp your hands for a chest expansion. One more breath in. Exhale, fold forward, release. Nice job. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, high to low plank, chaturanga dandasana. Take your variation. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good. Inhale, lift your right leg high. Exhale, knee to nose, cat your back, push your heart up. Good. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, right knee, left tricep. This is a twist. Can you keep lifting your knee up? Good. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, low lunge, step through with control. Plant your left palm. Inhale, easy twist, peel up and pause. Activate both legs completely. Push both feet down into the ground. Pinch your shoulder blades together to open through your heart. Breathe in. Exhale, low lunge. Keep the legs as they are. Inhale, high crescent lunge, rise up. Good, pause here. Adjust your legs as you need to. They might be on parallel tracks. It's okay if your back knee is a little bent, especially if it helps both of your front hip points shine straight forward. In fact, bring your hands to your hips, move, left hip more forward, right hip more back, and then decide if you'd like to add that little bend to your back knee. Breathe in, reach high. Exhale, open arm twist, reach right arm back, left arm forward, pause. Reconnect to your core, grow stable from your hips up, and then reach your right fingertips back behind you. So good. Full breath in here. Full breath out. You got it. Inhale, warrior two, spiral open. Pause, breathe here. Set up so either heel to heels are aligned or front heel to back arch. Front knee tracks over middle toe towards the pinky toe. See if you can encourage a sense of opening through your front thigh. Maybe imagine that this inseam of your pants is rolling back behind you. That's external rotation. Send your fingertips long, breathe in. Exhale, extended side angle. Option to go straight for the bind here. Keep the legs as they are. Snake your left arm around your back any amount. Option to rest your right arm on your bent leg, or to try for full bind, you monkey your right arm underneath your legs. Maybe you make a connection, but maybe not. Wherever you are, think about opening through the shoulders and breathing. You're here for one more full round of breath in. Breath out. Nice job. Inhale, reverse triangle. Straighten your front leg. Reach up, maybe back. Enjoy a big stretch through the right side body, but keep pressing your front big toe down into the ground. Hug your heels towards each other. Good. Energized in the legs. Breathe in. Exhale, high to low plank. Cartwheel your arms down. Take your vinyasa. Inhale, up dog, or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Nice job. We'll go nice and slow through the other side, and then we'll flow. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, knee to nose, cat your back. Good. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, left knee, right tricep, take the twist, keep lifting the knee. Good. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, low lunge, step through. Plant your right palm. Inhale, easy twist, peel left fingertips up. Breathe here. Squeeze your back leg, your back glute. Pinch your shoulder blades together behind you to give you 1 more centimeter of space to reach high. Breathe in. Exhale, low lunge. Keep the legs as they are. Inhale, high crescent. Rise up. Adjust as needed. You might bring hands to hips. Move left hip back, right hip forward. Today is the day my hips are like, we need a bend. So I say, okay, body, thank you. Cool. Hug your heels towards each other underneath you like you could scrunch up your mat. Inhale, reach fingertips up. Exhale, open arm twist, reach left fingertips back. Good, you might notice that twisting in this direction is very different in your body. That's okay, stay present with that noticing. Create some space for something unexpected to happen. Breathe in and breathe out. So good. Inhale, warrior two, burst open. Take a moment to adjust yourself so you can dig deep, do a little work here. Front knee stacks over front ankle. Back foot parallel to the back edge of the mat, and pinky edge of back foot is squeezing down on the mat. Legs super energized, reach your fingertips out, breathe in. Exhale, extended side angle. Tick-tock your arms to 6 and 12. And already here, try to go for that half bind. Monkey your arm around. If you'd like to play with a full bind, arm goes under left leg. Totally okay if you don't connect. This is a pattern we're teaching the body to recognize. And it's okay if you're not there that yet. And it's also okay if your body is never gonna love this. You're so strong right now. Inhale, reverse triangle, unwind. Mercifully straighten the front leg, reaching up and back. Once you have enjoyed the stretch for a minute, remember to reconnect to your base. Push both feet down, hug your heels towards each other, strong legs. Breathe in. Exhale, high to low plank. Chaturanga, Dandasana, or your variation. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good, we'll move through now flowing breath to movement. Take a big breath in. Open mouth, exhale. Good, here we go. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair pose, sink your hips low. Exhale, airplane arms, maybe grab for the bind. Good, inhale, chair pose, back to center. Exhale, fold. Nice job, inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, high to low plank. Take your version, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, up dog, cobra. Exhale, down dog. Nice job. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, knee to nose. Good, inhale, right leg high. Exhale, right knee, left tricep, you got it. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, low lunge, carefully step. Inhale, easy twist. Exhale, low lunge. Keep the legs. Inhale, high crescent. Exhale, open arm twist. Good. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, reverse triangle, straighten the front leg. Exhale, high to low plank. Make your way back to downward facing dog. Inhale for your back bend. Exhale, down dog. Nice job. Left side. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, knee to nose. So strong. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, left knee, right tricep. Yes, you can. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, easy twist. Reach left arm high. Exhale, low lunge. Firm your legs. Inhale, crescent. Exhale, open arm twist. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, reverse triangle, straighten front leg. Exhale, high to low plank. Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, up dog, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Nice job. We'll flow through just one more time. Maybe adding on a little bit, so listen for changes. Take a big breath in. And a big breath out. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, forward fold, walk to meet your hands. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair pose, sink low. Exhale, drinking bird, send your fingertips back. Challenge yourself, rise up onto your toes, any amount. You're here for 4, for 3, chair pose in 2, and 1. Inhale, chair pose, sink your lowest, you got it. Exhale, fold. Good, inhale, lift half. Exhale, high to low plank, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Nice job, here we go. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, right knee, left tricep. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, knee to nose again. Just pause, then step all the way through. Good. Plant your left palm. Inhale, easy twist. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, high crescent, rise high. Exhale, open arm twist. So strong. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, reverse triangle, reach high. Exhale, high to low plank, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Nice job, left side. Keep the breath powerful. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, left knee, right tricep. Your last one. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, knee to nose, pause, cat your back, then step through, low lunge. Inhale, easy twist. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, high crescent, rise strong. Exhale, open arm twist. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, extended side angle, you got it. Inhale, reverse triangle, straighten front leg. Exhale, high to low plank, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good. Inhale, shift forward to a high plank. Cool, last little push here. You're welcome to drop down to an active tabletop anytime. If you're still here in high plank, lift just your right leg as much as you can. Squeeze your right glute, squeeze both legs to stabilize for 4, for 3, for 2, and 1. Put your right leg down, let's do left leg, you got it. Lift your heel, flex your toes back towards your shin. Lift the leg as one long, strong appendage from the glute for 4, for 3, for 2, and 1. Left knee down, come to tabletop, take a rest. Nice job. How are you doing? Good. Birthday boy, how are you doing? He gave me a really weak thumbs up. So, all right, that was a necessary warm up to get our bodies ready for birds of paradise. Plus, who doesn't just have like a little stress they need to work out of their body, you know? All right, I'm gonna take a drink of water and we're gonna do plank slides and then we will start to wind things down. So, one more hard thing, but you can do hard things, so. Drinking water on camera is one of the hardest things to do in the world, you know. Okay, that's not true. All right. All right, set your water aside. So for plank slides, I'll briefly show you what they are and then explain how to get set up in them. So you're gonna hold a plank, but your feet are on something that moves. This way, you can bring your knees up towards your body. You can either do this like bear claw style where your feet are wider and your knees come up, or you can go for a pike, which I find a lot more challenging, but you let your hips go high. So stability in the shoulders is really important. It's much more important than how big the movement you're doing with your legs is. So find some space where you can slide around. I'm on hardwood floors, so this towel is perfect. If you're on carpeting or something that a towel isn't gonna slide on, grab something that will slide on carpet. I keep saying cookie pan and people are like, I don't know what that is. So I don't know what y'all call that piece of kitchenware, but I'm calling it something else. All right, so find position that's gonna work for you. Start in plank pose with your shoulders directly over your wrists, fingers spread really, really wide. Start by energizing your whole body, legs too. And then let's start with the bear claw one. We're gonna ideally try 5 of each, but listen to your body. If holding a plank for about a minute sounds fun to you, you should do that instead. So from here, push your palms into the earth, dome through the upper back. We've been practicing this cat in the back so much. Now, start to slide your feet on the earth any amount. You're pulling them in. You're using all of the strength along the front of your body and then pushing back out with control. That's 1. Try for 2. Notice if you're just totally holding your breath. Can you use your breath as a tool to facilitate the movement? Okay, that was 3. We're not doing 5 of each. Maybe you're like, I'm just cranking these out. I'll be here to provide commentary and moral support rather than trying to do all of these. You're doing amazing. All right, if you have tried 5 bear claws and you'd like to try a pike, let's just go for it. So set up just the same. Palms about shoulder width distance apart. Hug your arms in towards each other to activate the front of your chest. And let's try for 2 pikes. So like 1 long line of energy, hips down, hips up, pushing up and forward. Let's just try 1 more. I think the sound effects are a big part of doing this successfully. If you found that to also be true, let me know. All right. Once you finish an amount of these that make you feel sufficiently challenged but not totally discouraged, that's the sweet spot we're looking for. You can set this towel to the side. We will not use it again. And find a comfy seat on your mat. We're just gonna do a little bit of wrist love. That was a lot for the wrist. So comfortable resting position, whatever that's like for you. And bring your hands in front of you. Just start to gently do little circles. If it doesn't feel good to have the backs of your hands rolling against each other, you can keep your hands separate. These are really gentle circles. Just reintroducing some circulation to the wrists, switch directions. Nice job. My hands feel heavy. Like, you know how after you run, your legs feel heavy? My hands feel heavy from those. All right, stop your circles. Give your wrists a little shake, a little flopperoni. Oh man, what am I saying? I've been alone for too long. Just me and Carl in this house. All right, nice job. Now make light fists with your hands, nothing crazy. take a big breath in. As you exhale, shoot your fingers open, spread your fingers wide. We're gonna build the intensity here, so don't go all the way to 100 first of all. Now inhale, make fists, gentle fists. Exhale, burst open, maybe a little more strong through the fingers. Take 2 more. Inhale, make a fist, maybe a little tighter. Exhale, burst open. Cool. Your hands a little shake, a little shake. This is a stretch for your forearm. So send your palm straight out in front of you. Gently tug your fingers back. Might be really, really gentle. Stretching through the front of the forearm. Breathe in. And breathe out. Good. Let's try it on the other hand. Gently tug your fingertips towards your wrist. Breathe in. Breathe out. Good. Back to the other hand. Now we'll do a stretch for the top of the wrist. Be especially gentle here. I don't know about you, but I'm always overstretching my wrists. If you're feeling the urge to stretch them all the time, consider resting for a few days. That's me telling you that instead of telling myself that. Switch hands. Good. Take 2 breaths here, nice and soft, just gently encouraging a stretch. Cool. Let that go. Grab your strap or your scarf or your stretchy pair of pants. We're gonna do a little bit of shoulder flossing to get us ready for birds of paradise. We'll just give it a try and then we'll stretch. So I'm going to sit on a block that's more comfortable for me. You find what works for you. Start by grabbing your strap pretty wide. You can always move more close together if you want a more intense stretch. Start with your strap out in front of you, pull it nice and taut so shoulders are activated, sitting up nice and tall, shoulders over hips. Inhale, lift your arms. And as you exhale, send them back behind you. It's okay if they don't go this far or if they don't even come to the top of your head. Just explore what that depth of range of motion looks like for you. Inhale, come back up to the top. And as you exhale, send your arms down in front of you, finding that same cat shape through the back, stretching all along the back of the neck. Spend a couple breaths here exploring these sequence of movements on your own. And if you find a spot that's really sticky for you, stay there, soften through the discomfort. Use the power of your breath to bring a little more ease to that space. Good, 2 more full rounds of breath to play with. Nice job. When you've finished up your last round, you can set your strap just right off to the side. We're actually going to use it very briefly. So gently unwind from your seated position. We're just going to meet standing on our mats. Rather than introduce bird of paradise as like part of a whole flow, we're just going to work on the posture here, and then we'll get back into some more linked movement towards the end. So come into Warrior 2 on your right side. So right knee is bent, left foot parallel to the back of the mat. You're going to want your strap kind of on there, like behind your body. We're going to grab it. This will make more sense once you see me. All right, so we start from Warrior 2, and as you come into extended side angle, you're going to start to wrap this top arm around your waist, and then monkey this bottom arm under your legs. If your hands clasp together here because you have pretty open shoulders, cool. That's not the case. Use your strap to bridge the distance. So you can, it's going to feel really awkward to grab it behind you, but you can use that to help bridge this distance between your body, your 2 arms. Once you're here, you look down at your right big toe. Start to move your left leg up so your feet are parallel to each other. And then balancing on the left leg, gently start to lift up. And maybe you just stay here, stay kind of in this forward fold, holding the bind. You're still kind of working on opening through the shoulders. Totally cool. But if you make it to standing, just like in mountain pose, can you Grow sturdy from the ground up, broad through the chest. And if you're feeling really sturdy, really confident, maybe try pointing or straightening your right leg. You can either point or flex your toes. If you feel yourself falling out of it, it is totally cool. And if the bind is just not happening, it's really all right. You can either work the bind from extended side angle, just practicing, or you can take more of that shoulder flossing, just seated on your mat. Both of those are going to start to open through the chest and shoulders, so this pose might be more accessible to you in the future. So a couple more breaths to play with Birds of Paradise on this right side. I know this is hard when we can't see each other. If you have questions later, let me know, because I'd love to work with this on you. When you finish up on that side, we will just gently come back to standing, and we're just going to try it on the other side, facing the opposite direction. So straight away, warrior two in the left side. So left knee is bent, left knee is the front knee at this point. And from warrior two, move into extended side angle. If you'd like to try the bind without the strap, snake the top arm around your waist. Maybe this is cool. Maybe you're going to stay here. If you want to try the full bind, monkey your left arm under your leg. Either grab your hands or use the strap. Be open to this side being really different than the other side. This might be the side that your body's like, oh yeah, we got it. Or this might be the more challenging side. Just be present with what's happening. If you get both feet parallel at the top of the mat, shift weight to your right foot and tracing your gaze slowly across the ground in front of you and then up to the wall in front of you. Can you dig deeper into both balance and strength? About 3 more breaths to play. If you're feeling discouraged, don't be, just try your best. It really is good enough. Cool, I wish I could see you guys all trying your best at Birds of Paradise or enjoying something else completely instead. But wrap up whatever you're working on and we'll meet laying down on our mats. How's that? We'll take the shoulder stretch. So, sorry, lay on your stomach. We'll go to the right side first. Send your right arm out like a T. And gently start to roll onto your right shoulder. Any amount. We're looking for a big opening across the front of the chest, front of the shoulder. You're pretty warm in this area by now, so see if you can kind of tap into that point in the stretch where you feel your body bracing. And notice if through calm breath, you can start to dissolve that tension you're holding. Maybe this looks like tension in your eyebrows, in your jaw, in your throat. Gently roll to center. You'll find this on the other side. So send your left arm straight out. You'll gently roll onto the left shoulder. Again, being mindful of the ways that this side operates differently than your other side, not expecting anything to be any way, but being present with what we find when we arrive. Tune back in to notice your breath, just noticing what its natural quality is, its texture. Noticing where in your body you feel your breath moving the most. Gently come back to center. Make your way to downward facing dog. We're doing pigeon next. If you know you'd like pigeon on your back, you can go ahead and go there now. So all together in downward facing dog, except for our pigeon on the ground. Friends, breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale, kick your right leg high. Exhale, half pigeon. Draw your right ankle behind your left wrist. Let your back leg go nice and long. And if you feel like you would like more in this stretch, you can start to crawl yourself forward into sleeping pigeon, but you can get a really delicious stretch through the hip without this. So if you don't need it, don't worry about it. Let your breath be easy here. Let your belly relax. Let your shoulders relax. Bring your palms back to the earth. Gently make your way to downward facing dog. If you want a counter stretch in your hip, you can kick your right leg up and then bend your knee to stack your hip. Maybe you start to add big circles. If you're taking this option, you're here for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, half pigeon, left ankle behind right wrist. Right leg goes long behind you. Assess what's happening on this side, the way both hips are feeling. And then choose to respond to the messages your body is sharing with you with an openness and gentleness. Relax through your face, letting the back of your heart space dissolve and melt. Bring your palms back to the earth. Gently make your way to our last downward facing dog of class. The counter stretch should feel good on this side and that here. Together in our last down dog for 4, for 3, for 2, and 1. Down dog is where we meet. Gently come down to your knees and have a seat with your legs out long in front of you. We'll do 2 forward folds. First one is legs together. Second one will be legs apart if you'd like. Wiggle your flesh out from underneath you. Feel rooted and strong. Flex your toes back towards your shin. Inhale, reach high. Exhale, seated forward fold. Melt your chest towards your shins. Let your whole body surrender down here for a big release in your low back. Bend your knees so much you can wrap your arms under them. Give yourself a big hug. Relax your belly. Relax your hips. Gently roll back up to a tall seat. You're welcome to take that same stretch variation. If you'd like a wide leg stretch, you can go ahead and move to that now. Send your legs as wide as you'd like. Keep your toes actively flexed back. Your legs are kind of internally rotating, so I find it helpful to like move my leg meat out of the way. You can let your legs gently turn in and fold forward any amount. Whatever fold you're in, let your breath be really calm and easy. Gently rise back up to a tall seat. Make your way flat onto your back with the bottoms of your feet on the earth, knees up. Setting up for 2 bridge poses. To wiggle your heels closer to your glutes, palms down on the earth, long at your side. Inhale, bridge pose, lift your hips, pause here, push your feet down. Gently hug your thighs towards each other, push your hips higher for one more breath in. And the breath out, come all the way down. Knock your knees together, feet wide, broken bridge. Rest your hands somewhere that feels comforting. You're welcome to stay right here. You can take a second set of bridge or wheel if that's in your practice. If you want a big back bend, but wheel is not in your practice, but gently push yourself up to a seat. We'll take camel pose. So again, totally optional. If you're in wheel or bridge or a more restorative bridge, go for it. For camel, hips are right over your knees. Bring your hands to your low back. Pinch your shoulder blades together. Push your heart forward. As you firm your glutes, maybe carve a line up the wall and the ceiling with your nose, pushing your hips forward, opening through the chest. Take 2 more breaths. If you're in camel, gently come back to sitting on your heels. Bring one hand to your heart, one in your lap. Just observe what happens. And happy baby is the last pose we'll enjoy together in class. You can make your way there now. If there are any other shapes you'd like to play with as we prepare to rest for a few minutes, take them now. Hug your knees into your chest, wrap your arms around your shins, pull yourself into a teeny tiny ball. Take one more sip of air. Exhale, final resting pose. Let your arms and legs rest heavy at your side, take up a lot of space. You might slightly pinch your shoulder blades together under you to boost your heart, even in this resting shape. And I invite you to use this time to find a disciplined stillness in your body and a soft, focused attention of your mind. Use the tools we've been working on together in class to keep your mind present in this space. You can scan your body from head to toe, noticing where you're holding tension, noticing what's being held by the earth. And you can count your breaths, just 1, and then 2, 1, and 2. I'll let you rest in silence for a few moments, and I'll wake you up when it's time. It feels good to stay here just like this. I invite you to continue resting. If you're ready to be guided out, start to deepen your breath and bring small movements to the edges of your body, working to make the movements more expansive until you find yourself in a big full body stretch. Notice the space you've built in your body, the length, the strength. Roll onto your favorite side for fetal pose, resting your head on your strong bicep like a pillow. With your eyes still closed, press yourself up to a tall, proud seat, shoulders over hips, head over heart. Bring your palms to touch at heart center. Take a big breath in through your nose. Open mouth, exhale. One more like that. Big breath in, biggest breath of all Wednesday. Biggest breath out to soften completely. Draw your thumbs to your third eye center, merging heart and mind. May all beings everywhere be happy, healthy, and free from suffering. Bow in gratitude to each of you in this practice that connects us even when we're far apart. Namaste. Well, thank you so much for joining us this evening. Hope you felt good, better than you did when you started. If you have questions about anything we tried or requests for future weeks, I would love to hear them. So I'll see you next time. But yeah, thanks for being here.